Good morning, traders. Here's your SquawkNews brief. U.S. equity futures are mixed this morning. S&P futures are up 0.13%, and Dow futures are up 0.2%, but Nasdaq futures are down 0.56%. Geopolitical news is driving some of the action. Reports indicate Iran and Oman have agreed to reopen the Strait of Hormuz, potentially easing oil supply concerns. However, a tanker did report explosions in the strait earlier, adding some uncertainty. Crude oil is reacting, with WTI up 1.45% and Brent up 1.52%. On the macro front, the U.S. labor market shows continued strength. Non-farm jobs increased by 79,200, and U.S. productivity rose 1.4%. Unit labor costs were up 1.3%. The 10-year yield is up 0.61% to 4.64%. In corporate news, Constellation Energy raised its full-year 2026 earnings guidance, and Parker Hannifin beat Q4 EPS estimates. Uber's CTO highlighted increased AI tool usage and reduced cost per token. Adding to global tensions, North Korea fired a missile towards the East Sea, prompting an emergency meeting in South Korea. We'll be watching these geopolitical developments, the ongoing implications of the labor market data, and more corporate earnings throughout the session. That's your brief. Back to the charts. The desk should separate fresh catalysts from background commentary and wait for market confirmation before upgrading a theme. If the same story keeps crossing without a broader move, it remains context rather than a new trading signal. If rates, the dollar, commodities and index futures begin to confirm the tape, the next brief should elevate that theme. Until then, the useful question is whether the headline flow changes positioning, liquidity, or the next scheduled risk window. This keeps the brief focused on evidence, not noise.